Hello Pisces, and welcome to the Allegory. My name's Erin. We're going to be doing an August overall tarot card reading for you. Going to do something a little bit fun, a little bit different. Fair chance you've not seen this spread before, but it's the Pedro Pascal spread, created by Vix Maxwell over at New Age Hipster. It's lots of fun. It's 4 questions in the style of Pedro Pascal. I will reiterate those messages by clarifying with the second deck of cards, and I'm bringing something new into my reading. I'm calling it the plot twist. Right at the very start of the reading, we select a deck based on your energies, and then that gets revealed at the end. It may be an extra spicy message, it may be additional confirmation for tying the rug and the room together. Who knows? But Pisces, it is time to start your tarot card reading for August. How have you been? Are you enjoying the start of the month? We are in the middle of a Mercury retrograde, if you are watching this live, right up until August 11, but we're just ahead of the Lionsgate portal on Friday, 8th of August. Wonderful day for manifesting new beginnings, desires. I hope you're having a far better Mercury retrograde than I am. It's interesting, it's fun, it's a bit spicy, it's definitely clearing out the cobwebs. But Pisces, let's take a look, let's focus on you now. Your first question is, in this Pedro style, how can you calm yourself down? What can you do to calm yourself down, Pisces? Let's take a look. 2 of Pentacles, finding balance. The next one is how to be your own daddy. This question just makes me squinch every time, in a good way, in a really good way. We have Ace of Cups. Ooh, new love, bossing up in love, perhaps having the courage to be the person who extends an offer of love. I mean, that's certainly big daddy moves for sure. The next one is how can you manifest your desires? What can you do to manifest your desires? 3 of Wands, a manifestation card, hoping, praying, looking to the future. There's another card that wants to come with it, and there's a third card. Okay, so we've got 10 of Swords, letting go of betrayals, the past, the things that hurt you deeply, and then focusing on things that make you feel like a kid again. And then finally, if Pedro Pascal could say anything to you in the month of August, he'd say, get your shit together because my shuffling feels a bit loose. And he will say, ground yourself in your queen energy, focus on your resources, and close out whatever this cycle is that you need to by the end of August. Let's set a date on it, shall we? 6 of Swords, moving forward with what you know. You may have a little Aquarius actually energy in you. They had some similar cards as well, and these cards have been really well shaped, but very similar in a similar spot just at the back end of the spread here. So if you do have Aquarius in your chart, definitely do check out that reading as well, because there may be some additional messages specifically for you when you combine the 2 together. Let's get your plot twist. What is your plot twist message for the month of August? There it is. We'll take a look at that at the end. And then overall feeling of the moon, which is your energy, Pisces. That's you showing up in strength, in your own reading, empowered to take this message forth and get on with it. So let's take a look. In terms of how you can calm yourself down, we're obviously juggling a few things. Is it head and heart? Is it work-life balance? Is it juggling one snack for the other snack? Is it some sort of health trip that you're on? Let's take a look. How can you calm yourself down? Obviously juggling multiple things can create stress and trauma, and we've got quite a bit of energy coming through with these 2 planets being juggled and this switch up. You can see this animation style swoosh of like that juggling king clown energy. What have we got? Okay, we are juggling. We are definitely juggling. We are feeling very physically overwhelmed and burdened. You have the 10 of Wands here, which would say why you're juggling. You're trying to keep all your balls up in the air, up and spinning. But my advice to you is you've got to find a way to delegate in order to get a little bit more balance. This card wants to come with it as well. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. Definitely could be something to do with work, managing your boss. And yes, I said it in that order, managing your boss, not your boss managing you. It could also be something to do with your marriage, with if you're getting married, trying to organize things. Perhaps you're feeling really overwhelmed and you've got so many things going on. If you are organizing a wedding, do delegate to trusted people who aren't going to ask you 1,000 questions and know what it is that you do want, Pisces. But there's definitely this energy of you've got to balance the work. You've got to balance your energies more. Let's get you one more. Top of the deck wants to come. And you've got to have patience with yourself. We've got Temperance here. pouring from one cup to the other. It's interesting that we've got these twinning sort of energies here with the 2 planets, and then you've got the you know what's interesting is you've got these 2 planets and it's absolute focus. I'm getting a balance in work, and really work is kind of balanced. You're keeping balls up in the air, and that's where your focus is. Because then when we look at Temperance, and she's kind of doing something similar, she's got the 2 of Cups where she's pouring from one to the other, and I'm getting that thing of, you know, when you're a kid and you get to play around, like talking like 4 years old, 5 years old, you've got the plastic cups and you literally tip water from one cup to the other and you're just playing around. But she's quite daydreamy in this, so you're not really focused on your emotions so much this time. You're more focused on your work. So this definitely feels like an element of focusing on your work, creating balance and creating harmony here. Maybe setting healthy boundaries with your boss, like in a really polite way. Obviously you are employed, but maybe your boss is asking a little bit too much of you and it's time to go, now let's have a conversation. Let's put in a one-to-one. Let's have a little meeting, a little coffee, a catch-up, because you need to say it's all feeling a bit much. I'm getting this idea that you're feeling squeezed, like between a rock and a hard place, with the way this image is created, and you've got these 2 cliffs here, and it's kind of sandwiching our hero character in the Hierophant. So definitely an element of you seeking balance and putting your hands up for a moment, just to create pause so you can figure out how you can move forward with that 10 of Wands energy. Now, what is the Ace of Cups in terms of being your own daddy? What's going on here? What secrets are we about to find out? We've got 2 cards that want to come. This one to come first. Okay, boundaries, letting down your defenses so love can come in. 9 of Pentacles. You are extremely fiercely independent right now, Pisces. If you are single, you've got to let down your guard. Okay, perhaps you've got up your wall so high because you're so focused on work, you're not even realizing, because you've got your cups of emotion going da 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 da, right? You're not really in the vibe, in the feeling, but it's saying it's time to bring down those walls a little bit. Yes, have an independent nature, but if you're too independent and too defensive, no one's going to want to come towards you, especially if you like someone. You're going, why is this not happening? That's exactly why it's not happening. 2 more cards want to come. Wheel of Fortune, divine timing, things playing out, working in your favor, and then King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. We've got lots of earth energy here as well with the Hierophant, which is Taurus. So it's definitely this idea of you wanting to boss up in relationships, you wanting to feel like the boss. Perhaps you've got control issues in love and relationships. Perhaps if you haven't controlled in the past, things have got away from you, you've been inundated, you've had codependent relationships. But this is all about you trusting the timing. You'll know when to let down your guard, but you will need to let that down in order to allow love to come in for you. And that's how you can boss up and be daddy. You can still feel in control, but trust the process at the same time. Let's take a look in how you can manifest your desires with letting go of these swords, embracing youth, focusing on the future, manifesting outwards. What do we have? 7 of Pentacles, assessments, making sure we're making the right decisions. Now, I'm going to say that you've assessed enough, it's time to let go and step forward. The thing about the 7 of Pentacles is it's not just assessing, it's uprooting. It's this idea of that you can see all these hay bales and harvest here in the background. You've done the work, you know what you need to do. Now it's time to move on. Maybe cash in those hay bales, or plant more seeds and germinate for what sort of future it is that you want. But I feel like you're very much on this precipice, and the thing that's holding you back is fear. It's interesting, as I'm moving these cards around, it feels like fear in relationships. If this is a relationship read, perhaps you're terribly worried that if you get back with an ex, it's going to be awful. We are in Mercury retrograde season, so it does bring up feelings of love from the past and previous connections and previous loves. Sophie, my beagle, is moving around. She's pretty much the love of my life at the moment. Always love of my life. I mean, she's just a special, gorgeous creature. But there's this element of maybe you're fearful of things that happened in the past in love and relationships will happen in the future, and that's why you're really assessing and standing on the precipice of relationship. If this is about work, it's about making a paper trail. If someone's in a situation at work where you're worried about everything being documented, you're worried that things are working against you, it's about being naive in a good way and just trying to ignore what's going on around you, but also make sure you are documenting any kind of nefarious, bit sketchy, sort of dodgy behavior that's going on around you. If you're being, again, over here with these boundaries and boss employment, if someone's asking you to do a whole bunch of stuff that's not really in your job description and they're kind of taking the piss, then it's time for you to start putting firm boundaries in place. And that will help you manifest good opportunities coming to you. I felt you're wasting energy in your life, whether it's in relationships or in work. Let's streamline that a little bit for you. Now, in terms of the advice, which was the Queen of Pentacles, what you need to know in August, and the World. Let's see, why is the Queen of Pentacles here and what Pedro wants you to know? Page of Cups. Time to extend that offer of love. Feeling very grounded. This card wants to come with it. King of Cups. Could be attracting a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Definitely lots of water sign energy here going on with in terms of love. Perhaps you've got those strong placements in your chart. We've just left Cancer season, so maybe you've met someone recently. But it's interesting how these two, I'm almost like, I'm wondering if you're mirroring someone. I'm also wondering if there's a bit of an age difference. I'm feeling like possibly you're younger Pisces than they are. But we've got our Page of Cups holding up the cup going, please sir, I want some more. Oliver Twist style. And then you've got our King of Cups, which is quite nonchalant, just resting the cup on the knee, just expecting love to be coming in. So I'm wondering if there is a mirroring effect of you both wanting to step towards each other if you are single and seeking love, but neither of you is taking the initiative. You're two in your feels and not enough fire. If that's the case, someone flip a coin. Okay, flip a coin with them. Make a joke of it. Don't tell them what it is. They say, oh, it's your turn. I go, your turn what? And you go, you figure it out. Flirt with them a little bit. Definitely getting it's time to flirt, time to loosen up. Pisces, we've got all this water energy. You're definitely in your element, but it feels like if this is a new love, this is a thing. If this is a relationship, maybe take the high road and apologize if something has gone wrong. Okay. Okay, sorry about that, Pisces. My dog just started like having like some sort of compulsive fit sort of thing on the couch. She looks good now, but that was just really weird and really unusual. So, okay, carrying on. So, maybe it's something to do with a pet. Maybe it's time to get your pets checked up. If you've got a cat, dog, fish, bird, maybe it's time to take them to the vet and just make sure there's nothing wrong. Soph's just had a big checkup, so I know she's okay, but definitely a message there for someone to go get their dog seen, their cat seen. All right, just in terms of the world energy and closing this out, we've got the Judgment card, which is a Scorpio energy. So it's about this idea of rebirth, renewal. I love that with the world. So closing out this cycle. We've got all these major arcana cards coming in. Again, we've got the Six of Cups. So again, there's something about nostalgia and something about your past. We then also have Strength card, which is Leo. So we are in Leo season. Harnessing your courage, moving forward with conviction, and doing so with something that feels very spiritual to you. We've got the Hermit card, which represents Virgo. So taking the time out to focus on you and what it is that you truly want in order for you to be able to move forward successfully here with the Six of Swords and in your own power with the Moon. I'm being drawn to looking at the bottom of the deck. Tower. Whether you're creating a tower moment or a tower moment's coming towards you, it's definitely time for you to gather your courage, let go of what you don't need. So if something does come in that's different and unexpected, at least you're not wasting your energy in places you don't need to, and you've got that energy to deal with something new, something fresh, and something unexpected. And then your plot twist card is the Magician. One of my favorite cards in the entire deck. Magician is Virgo and Gemini energy, and you have the Virgo over here with the Hermit. So you've got this Magician energy, which is as I see, I create. It's harnessing your power to manifest and make things happen. And I will see you next time, Pisces. Bye for now.